Hey, do you have a website but not getting enough visitors or customers? Well, don't worry, because there are some things you can do to improve this. In this video, I'll be talking about the common mistakes people make that lead to low conversion rates for their websites. And for those new to the website world, conversion rates measure the converting of a website's visitors into customers. I'll go through some examples of websites that are good and bad and provide some tips on how you can turn things around and improve your website's conversion rates. Okay, for all the bad examples, I want to be respectful of the sites that I mention. So for full disclosure, some of these sites have probably been around for a while, and it's most likely that they just have not been updated with the current website practices. Also, make sure to stick around to the end of the video. I'll summarize all the tips that you can easily incorporate into your website and start seeing positive results. With that said, let's dive in. Okay, number one on the list is your value proposition. Did you know that the first impressions your website makes is super important? It can be the difference between a visitor sticking around and becoming a customer or clicking away and never coming back. That's why your homepage, and especially the hero section at the very top, is crucial. And for those who don't know what a hero section is on a website, it's the top section of your homepage that immediately shows up on the screen. It's called a hero section because it can truly be the hero of your entire website and is where your first impressions are made. You've got about 5 seconds to grab your visitor's attention, so it's essential that you make the most of that time. Unfortunately, many businesses make a mistake with their hero section, especially around the text that should be their value proposition to your potential customers. People might use technical language that's hard to understand or even make it all about themselves instead of focusing on the visitor's problem. In other extreme examples, they miss their opportunity and not include anything in their hero section. But don't worry, there are ways to avoid these mistakes. You need to create a results-based heading that highlights the benefit of the user and makes it clear why your website is better than your competitors. Your value proposition needs to be crystal clear and focus on solving the visitor's problems. I heard this line that really resonates with me. Be clear over being clever. So here's an example where the company has just put a generic statement of building together. It doesn't really provide the user of any insight about what the company actually does. The other issue is that the hero image they use doesn't actually paint a good picture of what the company does. Harper Construction, as you can guess, is a construction company. It's not until you scroll down to the next section you find out what they do. Now, here's an example of using the hero section correctly. Not only does the main heading grab your attention with its direct message of drive results with unforgettable email marketing, but this website also does it very well to explain how they do this by saying connecting your audience has never been easier with Campaign Monitor's straightforward email marketing and automation tools. For me, it's very clear and showcases what value that they can provide to the customers. You can probably see a massive difference, the impact it will make for a user if you compare the two. In the first example, they are left in a bit of a mystery, but in the second example, it's clear as to what the company offers once you land on the homepage. The second mistake is having no call to action, or otherwise known as CTAs. For websites to convert, you need to have a strong call to action with only one clear option. This is typically done with a button to a booking or contact form, a sign-up form, or something that generally gets a user to get in touch with you. The call to action should be assertive and not passive, with clear instructions such as get a free consultation or speak with an expert. If a website does not have a clear and effective call to action, visitors may not know what action to take and may leave without converting. Now, in this example, they have a very slow animated message say to call them, which it kind of on its own is a call to action, but the issue is, one, this message takes forever to animate across, and two, there's actually no immediate link or button for the users to contact the company. In fact, it's not until you scroll all the way down to the bottom that you see in very tiny font the contact us link. Now, Trello, on the other hand, do a fantastic job in using the call to action function. The business is a subscription-based organization, and you can see off the bat that they have two very strong and assertive CTAs. The top right states, get Trello for free, which they know that people love receiving things for free. I know I do. And it also has an immediate sign-up form right within the hero section They made it very easy for the users to try out their services. So again, this is a great example of strong uses of CTAs. The third mistake is having bad content. Now I'm talking about websites having too much information that overwhelms the user, or poorly written content, or content that is not relevant to the target audience. All these can cause visitors to lose interest quickly. You need to ensure that the information you put on your website is clear, concise, and to the point, and importantly, addresses your target customers' problems or needs. Okay, so here we have a website that just has way too much information. My initial thought that it's super overwhelming and I don't really know where to start in terms of navigating through the site. Okay, this website hits all the main points in their second section correctly. And then as you scroll down, I think they do a very good job in covering all the pain points that customers want to address in a very concise, bite-sized paragraphs. And then at the end, you can see they succinctly did a comparison table, which I absolutely love. Fourth is your website being hard to navigate. Users can easily get frustrated if it's hard to go through your site. People these days can be pretty impatient, so if they can't get to where they want to easily, they'll probably leave your site very quickly. Your website design should be easy to use with a clear navigation menu. Okay, so if you use this drop down, you get hit with a lot of options within the navigation, and I get it. They do offer a lot of products and services, but just setting out everything in this fashion can make it hard for users to navigate because a user is spending a lot of time going through each of these options and searching what they're looking for. Now, I have to use Apple, which I think is the leader in terms of best practices for websites. We all know that Apple has a lot of products on offer, so trying to structure a website to include everything is a bit of a challenge. But here you can see from the navigation at the top, they've done a great job in grouping all their products into categories, and then each of the drop downs show the information in terms of importance. Then as you scroll down, they don't overwhelm the users with too much information, but instead they just include great imagery of the products in terms of importance, and they help the user navigate to the specific product page. Fifth is lack of trust or credibility. Okay, now we all do it. If we're looking to buy something online or go to a restaurant, we usually turn to other people's opinions first. People generally rely on word of mouth or feedback from other customers before committing to a purchase. You can easily build trust or credibility by including testimonials or reviews on your site. Unfortunately, business owners usually fail to put these testimonials or reviews, or even worse, don't even bother getting these testimonials for the services they provide. This is otherwise known as social proof, such as testimonials or logos of well-known clients to build credibility. If a website doesn't inspire trust, visitors may be hesitant to make a purchase or even engage with your business. Okay, great use of client logos right at the top of the hero section, and not to mention some big names as well. When you see these big names, you immediately feel, oh, well, if these big companies are using their products, they must be good, right? Another example is providing personal testimonials. And Proactive does a great job at this. They provide testimonials with photos of their clients, and you're providing a product and you want to take social proof to the next level. Showing these before and after results are a great way to earn a person's trust. Statistics show that almost 60% of internet users view websites on their mobile phones. With more and more people using mobile devices to access the internet, a website that is not optimized for mobile can miss out on potential customers. A lot of people build a website but don't even check if it looks good on mobile. But you need to make sure that it looks just as good on mobile as it does on your desktop or laptop. This may mean that text or images are not too big or not too small on mobile, and still making sure that everything is laid out nicely on a smaller screen. A lot of website page builders offer responsive edit modes. So this allows you to update the styling of a website on desktop, tablet, and mobile views. Making a website mobile friendly can get a bit technical, so if this is totally out of your comfort zone and you don't have the time or patience to do this, then a website specialist can definitely help you out. 7 is about slow loading times. Websites that take too long to load can frustrate visitors and can cause them to abandon the site. As I mentioned before, you need to get the attention of users within the first 5 seconds, and if your site takes longer than these 5 seconds, then they will leave. I mainly build websites on WordPress, and there are a lot of plugins that can make your website faster. Plugins like WP Rocket or Auto Optimize are just a few examples that can help reduce slow loading times. Now, this does get a bit technical, so if you don't have in-depth knowledge of building websites, you need to read up on this and invest in website optimization tools or get a website professional to help out with this. My last point here also gets technical too, and it's about not doing proper search engine optimization or SEO. You need to optimize your website for SEO. It improves your website's visibility in search results and makes it easier for your potential customers to find you. This includes making sure your website loads pretty fast, a bit of keyword research, and also creating backlinks. If you have the time to invest into SEO research, there are free courses out there that can help. I suggest checking out SEMrush Academy as a starting point. I'll leave a note in the description below. Again, if you don't know much about SEO, you may need to research it more or hire an SEO specialist or a website specialist who offers SEO services to help you out with this. Okay, to recap what I mentioned and to give you some key actionable items from this video. Have a clear, compelling headline in your hero section that immediately explains what your business does in simple language that can also set your website apart from your competitors. Use a strong and assertive call to action with clear instructions to guide users to take action. Keep content relevant, concise, and interesting to prevent visitors from losing interest quickly. Use an easy-to-use and visually appealing design with clear navigation to enhance user experience. Build credibility by including social proof like testimonials or logos of well-known clients. Make sure your website is mobile friendly. Improve your website loading speed to avoid frustrating visitors and losing potential customers. Optimize your website for search engines to improve its visibility and make it easier for potential customers to find you. Okay, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you found any value in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.